Hello again, everyone. I'm finally back on Sigrith. Feels like it's been maybe a couple of weeks since I've played. I've got a new microphone, and I've kind of worked on getting it set up. Hopefully it sounds a lot better than what I was using before. I know a few people said that my voice sounded kind of low on that. I couldn't figure out any settings to make it better, so ended up just getting a new microphone. Hopefully this sounds a bit better. Start off here with a lioness. Just a green con should be an easy kill. I also ended up getting a new laptop that I'm using to play on right now. It looks a little different on the screen to me. The colors kind of pop more. I don't know if you'll be able to tell a difference. I didn't copy Sigrith's UI setup over. I just re made it, reconfigured it manually. So some of the colors and stuff you see for the text chat and things like that might be a little bit different. Um, Mainly trying to get um, some weapon skill ups out here, which is fine to be fighting these low green cons as long as they're high enough to give me experience. And I think in a minute I'm gonna stick my head over across the zone line and see if I can find a Minotaur who has one of their Minotaur battle axes. Maybe I'll kill one more lioness and then get my health back and go do that. And kind of just busy with other little things around too. Kids were out of school a couple of days this week. And the parent-teacher conferences. One of my boys got a concussion at school last week. Fell in on the playground, hit his head on the ground. He's still kind of recovering from that, but getting better. He's a really active kind of kid, so I think it's kind of hard for him to having to be taking it easy and not playing sports or doing anything where he might bump his head again for a little bit. I'm gonna gain my health back, and then I think we might run over and see if we can see a Minotaur. So I'll stop recording for just a couple of minutes while I recover some hit points. Back to full health, but it's dark now. I think I'm gonna wait till it's light again to go look for a Minotaur. I think some of those mobs over there are a little bit dangerous, and I have a little less room to maneuver. I'm going to try to get this Gorge hound. It's going to be a little bit of a run. It's starting off well. Hit me for 30. I think things that hit for about 30 damage. It's kind of around the upper limit of what I'm able to really effectively fight. I just hit for 34. Yeah, getting into things that hit in the mid 30s, the fights get to be a little close. At least I'm getting better with the weapon. No loot at all. And now we have to rest again. Alright, healed up and it's morning again. Let's go real quick and see if we can find a Gorge Minotaur. Level 19. About 2 bubbles of experience into the level. Thinking when I need to go to the bank eventually, I'll go up to High Pass. I think there's some knolls there that I'll have to get past. Hopefully I can just run past or sneak past those. I think they're around my level. Maybe a little lower. I don't know, close to it. I'm nervous to go too far down any of these ways. I'm not KOS to the goblins. There's a white conch has a Minotaur. It's the Gorge Minotaurs are a little lower level. And those would be the ones that I would want to fight. I'm gonna look down this way. There's one. Let's try to pull him back. I don't know how strong he's going to be. I may not be able to beat him. I'm going to get him close to the zone line in case he starts getting the better of me. So I'd like to find one of these with his battle axe. Piercing's up to 90 now. The Minotaur battle axe is be a little bit of an upgrade to my my forged longsword. If I got two of them for dual wielding, that would be even better. Yeah, so as soon as I get to 100 piercing, I'll switch that weapon out with something that's better. I'm pretty sure my taunt skill is capped out for now. I don't need to keep hitting it. Sometimes I do, I don't know, it's just like a habit. Minotaurs are pretty big, even considering I'm a barbarian. It's a couple feet taller than I am. Right. Got a little bit of money, some experience. Or about half my life lost. Not too bad. I think I will rest up and try that again. That worked pretty well. I'd like to try that a few more times and try to get one of those axes. All right, back to full health. Let's see if we can find another one of those Minotaurs. These will aggro on me. Let's see. No, doesn't seem like it. The elders will, I'm sure. I think I saw a Minotaur coming behind him. Yeah. Let him come out this way again and pop him. You pull this one, pull him back again, just to be safe. I felt like at first this one was doing more damage than the last one, but then we kind of started doing better. A lot of silver from him. That's all. Sting again. Seeing the experience bar move a little bit for these. That is motivating. I'm tempted to try one of those elders. Here we go. Right on time. I've killed 2 of these Gorge Minotaurs now. A little more confident, so I might not run back quite as far. If it seems like it's going to be close, then I'll go ahead and pull him back more. I'm liking this spot right here. It's a good challenge. I feel like there's plenty of things for me to kill that are either blue cons or high enough green that will give me experience. Some weapon skills. I feel like I'd be doing really well here if I had the better weapons. These Gorge Minotaurs seem like they're just the right level. Just what I need to be fighting. I guess I'll go ahead and get that little bit of experience. I mean, a little bit of health back before I try again to fight anything else. Alright. Back to close enough to full health. It's starting to get a little dark. That muddite miner decided to attack me. Pull him back and fight him. Just a green con. magical skin absorbed the blows, so he had some kind of like rune on it that I had to cut through. Is that cast by the evil eyes, maybe? They're enchanters. Maybe they cast that on the muddites. Alright, we got a skill up from this guy. Play. Killing these muddites actually improves my faction with the goblins. I'm not sure what all the faction relationships are here between Minotaurs and goblins and the evil eyes. And I'm gonna rest up again. Alright, back to full health. His turned dark again. I don't know how comfortable I am doing this in the dark. I'd like to get that guy real quick. Yeah, that'll work. I might switch back to the East Karana side for nighttime operations. Yeah, I'm liking the spot a lot. Fighting these Minotaurs. Words of the spoken. It's for some sort of caster research. Rest again. All right, back for finding another one. I still don't like being here at night, but I'm gonna try again just because when I find these Minotaurs, they seem like they're really good. I do not want to mess with an evil eye. I could try that mudite. He's coming for me. He's gonna blind me, I think, but you can still fight while blind, right? Pop him with a couple of arrows. I think they run pretty slowly because it's all that mud on their feet. He has his magical protective skin as well. We have to get through that. Alright, I'm blinded. So I'm just going to keep spam clicking the kick button. Much nicer when I can see. Yeah. Of course, I say that and get blinded again. Sounded like I took a big hit. I don't know. I think I'm barely winning. It's close. Yeah, this is maybe something I shouldn't be doing. Seems a little dangerous. Okay. So he's a lot weaker after getting my vision back, so that makes me feel better. Yeah, also he doesn't run, which I guess is good since 15 pounds. 1.5 pounds. 15 pounds. Yeah, 15 pounds for that thing. We'll carry it. I don't know how much it sells for. Not encumbered yet, so that's all right. Yeah, I don't know that I want to fight those too much. A, he did a lot of damage, and B, just not being able to see doesn't seem too good. I had to position myself so I could just hit like the run backwards button and get through the zone really quickly if I needed to. It looks like it's turning daylight again at least, but Chasm Minotaur, those are the stronger ones that I don't want to fight. I'm gonna regain some health. See, I see one up here. Still down about half a bubble of health, but if I can catch up to him, that would be good. I have to watch out and make sure nothing else is coming. Alright. Oh, muddites. Oh. I think one of them saw me. Oh, two of them. Alright. Head to the zone. Well, since we zoomed through, I might step on this side and see if I see anything to fight. That's kind of a good spot because both sides have good stuff for me. Gorge hounds or lionesses. I think there's some merchants over here. I could go and try to sell my loot. I think there's a merchant. Makes your way apprehensively. Apprehensively. Art Alonzo. He's an ally. I don't think I need all this clay. That's the 15-pounder only sells for 7 silver. I may not bother bringing those back. I might need to keep the ruined ones. Just sell bandages. Yeah, still. Water flasks. So let's stock up on water flask while we're here. Do these guards fight monsters? What does she sell? Nothing I need. One more house to check here in this little settlement. Okay. Lionesses. Yeah, I might just fight them real quick. Or at least one of them. Sigrith on. Go around him. I'll pull back to that tree back there where I was fighting at before. I think if we go back this far, nothing wanders down this way. Won't get an ad from a Brooklyn or anything. This should be far enough. Where's my skills window? Oh, there it is. One-handed blunt is up to 59. Piercing is at 91. I don't want to go back over to the Minotaurs again. I'll stay over here for just a minute. Maybe, if I see anything. Gorge hound. We're down half a bubble of health, but let's take him. Try to at least. She's hurting me. Might have to run. Got some good skill ups though. I'm thinking of running. There we go. I was ready to use my necklace too to heal myself. I still have. No lead. Well, that was a closest fight, but we got some weapon skill ups from that one. Good bit. Alright, I'm gonna take a minute to regain my health. Grab this lion real quick. Darkness is setting in. I was thinking about going back over to the Gorge, but I think I'll wait since it's turning dark. We'll just look for things on this side of the zone line. A will-o-wisp. The Gorge hound. only bad thing about this spot is the not much in the way of loot. Like in Blackborough, is getting, maybe a gold or two from every knoll, and sometimes weapons, and then the knoll fangs that be turned in for gold and experience. And fighting out in Everfrost, 4 mammoth hides would get me a piece of that rogue armor that would sell for a few platinum. And then the orcs out there had good loot that would sell for money. I think those Minotaur battle axes sell for a few platinum. I haven't been lucky enough to get any of those yet. Probably the first couple I get, I'm just going to keep. I guess if I get those, though, I could sell my forged longsword. That might be worth a little bit. Some meat. Down to 10 arrows left for pulling. If I run out of those, I'll probably head up to the bank in High Pass and grab some more. I'm sure there's a way to do this, like speed up the video while I'm fighting some of these green cons. It's a little less exciting. I probably don't need to do that. Okay, one-handed blunt is up to 70. That's getting better now. I might look for one more. Should I try a chasm crawler? Do they poison? I'm gonna do it. This can take some hits for a snake, little snake. Taking a while to kill this one. Seems like it at least. Snake venom sack. I always said a snake venom snack. Not that. Don't eat it. Okay, gonna rest for a minute. It's daytime and it's raining here, so I'm gonna head over to the Gorge of King Xorbb and look for some more Minotaurs. It's kind of weird. I told you earlier, my son got a concussion. Um, was at school, and the school nurse checked him out and did like the, I guess, concussion diagnosis thing, but he didn't indicate that he had one. But that evening, he was man, he was it's weird. You could tell he was like not himself. Like his personality, I guess, maybe was kind of off, or he was just sort of, I don't know, really confused, maybe kind of a little confused about stuff, but you could tell he was off. I mean, maybe like if he was someone you didn't know, you wouldn't really notice. Yikes. Um, but he was like really sensitive to light, and still is a little bit, but that's pretty much cleared up. And really sensitive to noise, and would get really upset at things really easily, a lot more so than normal. He's seems like he's doing a lot better now, but he's still like on like kind of, I guess, concussion kind of safety stuff at school, like like recess and PE. He can't really participate much in any like sort of physical stuff. And then I think like if he has any tests or homework and stuff like that, they're gonna give him more time. He'll have to go back in a few days to his pediatrician to get an evaluation and see how he's recovering. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know that I've ever like been around someone who's had a concussion like that, but you can really tell. That's a Chasm Minotaur. That's the one I don't want to fight. I think he's high level. Maybe just a level or two below me. Yeah, but with the concussion, you can tell that he was off. He got it at school playing football at recess, and I think they just like they don't tackle. I think they do like two-hand touch or something like that. But he fell, and he said he like fell on his back, but then his head kind of snapped back, and the back of his head hit the ground. Gorge Minotaur, that's the one I want. Ooh, does he have an axe? Might have seen I might have saw an axe there. Let's see. Oh yeah, he does. Here, buddy. My wife is a nurse, so any kind of like medical kind of stuff like that, I sort of defer to her judgment. She's much more of an expert on that kind of stuff than I am. Doing well against him so far. Minotaur battle axe. 8 damage, 37 delay. I think that's a little bit better than my long sword. Marginally better. Let's give it a try here. Offhand that. Okay. I will rest and then we will, once I have my health back, we'll find something else to fight. Try a mudite. There's a Minotaur. There's an evil eye. I think that, yeah, that Minotaur has an axe. Yeah, that evil eye. Ugh. I'm not gonna get to it. Well, maybe he'll come back around eventually. maybe that Minotaur will walk back by. This one doesn't have a shield on him. The enchanter buff. Not as worried as much about getting blinded by the miners. I'm not seeing the Minotaur. Or any Minotaur. I might just go for one of these elders. But I'll definitely pull him back to the zone line. Waste an arrow on him. He's already coming. Get this way so I can just run straight ahead. If I need to hit the zone while blinded. That was my alarm telling me I need to get ready for work. So maybe this will be the last battle and we'll wrap it up for this episode. Just hit me for 42 and 22. Ouch. Lots of loot items from him. weighs 15. I think I'm gonna leave that behind. All right. Well, that was successful. We got I don't know, what is that? Maybe a bubble and a quarter of experience. Was able to get the new battle axe, the Minotaur battle axe, one of them at least. So that's really good. Weapon skills are a lot better than they were at the start of this day for one-handed blunt and piercing. And I think I even got 1 point in one-handed slashing. Um, so yeah, I need to go sell my loot, I guess. Sell some of this ore. But I'll do that later on. Um, we'll camp out for now and call this a good day. All right. Well, thank you for watching once again, and we'll see you in the next episode.